Mesdames and messieurs, senors and senoritas, greetings. This is Rick Bollinger, coming to you from my little studio up here in New York, North Tonawanda. Just going to do a quick review on this Gretsch White Falcon that I bought. This is their Synchromatic line, so it's kind of like the intermediate whatever. I get, quite honestly, I get a little disturbed about when they label these things, because as far as I've seen, Gretsch puts out a great guitar regardless of where it's at in the line. A lot of times, and I've never owned a Japanese-made White Falcon. I'm not, quite honestly, that's not my playing style. But Gretsch, it's kind of like a Telecaster or a Strat. It's a unique sound, and it does things no other guitar can do. That having been said, I saw it advertised. It was the last one that my friends at Sweetwater, Joe Schaefer, thank you very much, had in stock, and I arranged to have it shipped out, and those guys were great. I mean, he was on vacation, but I had sent him an email, and within 15 minutes I got an answer back from one of his associates. I told him it was in my cart, and this is what I needed done. This is how I need it shipped. I've had problems with transport companies leaving, 3,000, 4,000, 2,000. It doesn't matter. Guitars on my front porch. So that signature thing is kind of a big deal, but a lot of them still blow it off just because of the COVID thing. They're just riding that wave until it runs out of juice, I think. So anyway, I knew if I could just get a date, that I could arrange to be here when it got delivered. The thing that attracted me to it, I had one of the, it looked kind of like the White Falcon. It was it was white, but gold hardware. It didn't have the toggle switch up on top. I guess it would be the Electromatic series, and that was an awesome guitar too. It really was. Now the difference between that and this White Falcon is the body on the White Falcon is significantly thinner. It's, I don't know, maybe close to that of like a 335, something like that. So anyway, I got it. Shipping was smooth. Setup was perfect. Joe knows regardless of what they do, I'm going to set it up for me. So, I usually tell them don't go to too much expense, because, and it's exactly what I did with this one. Now, I'll show you. So here it is. The bindings are just gorgeous. I mean, they're that gold sparkle. I mean, this is the White Falcon. I told my friends, it's like the Kardashian of guitars. It's ostentatious, it's brash, it's loud, and it rock and rolls. So, when I got it, and I knew I was going to do this as soon as I got it, because of the Bigsby, on all my guitars that have Bigsby's on it, I put in, what do they call it? Oh, the string spoiler. It hooks underneath, or it hooks onto the Bigsby, and it just makes changing strings so much easier. You don't have to put that little bend in it with your needle nose and that sort of thing. It's made by Vibromate, and it works awesome. And I also put in a roller bridge. I don't think I needed to, but anytime you got a Bigsby, you want to safeguard your tuning as much as possible. I used to have a Strat, and I hit the tremolo bar for a song, and it was out of tune the rest of the set. So anyway, like I said, and I will say this: this guitar is tight. I mean, it's solid, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And it sounds great. The pickups, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you could go on the website and find out what they are. They definitely sound better than the last Gretsch I had. But that's like, it's like comparing an SG to a Les Paul or something. It really isn't relevant. But it sounds great, and it plays like a dream. I mean, it plays like a Les Paul. I just wanted to see if it would play some blues. So anyway, bridge pickup, it's got some bite, it's got some snarl, and I don't recall the last one I had having those sort of dynamics. I mean, I've got a bit of OCD running through me, so on almost all my guitars, every time I'd get them, I'd swap out pickups and so forth and so on. Very few guitars I haven't done that on. My 335, I left them alone, but I won't do it on this one because it's got that sound already, and I can't imagine anything I could do to it that would really improve or enhance it. And ebony fretboard, and it just plays so nice. I mean, a lot of times when you get into hollow bodies, semi-hollow bodies. The last Gretsch I had was a little stiff, I mean, it was I don't know how to describe it. The action, it kind of felt like, well, like it was new. But I'm pretty specific about where I have my action on my guitars. Depending on the strings. And on this one I actually put 8.5s on it. I just wanted to see how it would play and if it would hold up. If the pickups, because I put those on, I think it was my Les Paul, and it just didn't, I don't know. I mean, now that has antiquity pickups, but for some reason it just sounded thin. I lost a lot of the dynamics, or at least in my ear, I thought I did. This I didn't notice anything. I mean, I did play it obviously when I got it, and I think it was set up with 10s, but I would highly recommend this guitar to anyone. It's at a price point that I think is affordable to most, starting guitar players. What, it's $1,600, something like that. And personally, I don't care where they're made. I mean, my Fenders are made in Mexico. It doesn't matter to me, I think this does say one thing about the Chinese, the overseas, the Asian production, is that they're capable of producing a really well-built guitar. So anyway, like I said, it's solid. No fret buzz, nothing like that. You can set it up any way you want to set it up. And like I said, I played everything. I had a Prince of Tone going through this, and it just howled. I mean, it screamed. And that's the great thing about these hollow bodies, semi-hollow bodies, is they're so responsive to that amp noise. I mean, you can just feel them start to come alive. Anyway, went on a little bit longer than I thought it would, but I think you get the idea. Talk to the guys at Sweetwater; they'll set you up. And yeah, great investment on my part. I think this one might be a keeper.